Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to or back to the channel today. My name is Caitlin. I'm coming at you with a little tarot read. We'll see what comes forward for you today. I'm going to take a moment to start to tap into the energy of the collective. I already spent a few moments clearing the energy of this space, connecting to my higher self, my own team of angels, spirit guides. I'll start off with saying there's a lot going on in the month of September. If you're seeing this message right after I post it, this will be on or around, let's say, the 5th or 6th of September, right before the full moon on the 7th. And we're talking 2025, baby. So there's a lot going on in this month. You might be feeling the collective energy around us. There's a lot of energies of closing out a chapter, ending cycles is really what I've been picking up on. You might be feeling that way yourself. So take a moment as I tap in and connect with my own higher self and pull through any channeled messages for you today. Sit with yourself for a moment, close your eyes, maybe you take a deep breath in and a full breath out, and ask yourself if this message is intended for you today. You'll know pretty quickly whether it is or whether it's not, right? So no need to look to any kind of tarot reader to tell you your future. You really don't need any of these messages, but I hope that if they're in vibrational alignment with where you're at on your own journey, that they help you in any type of way. They just give you validation for what you're already picking up on, yeah? All right, let me see. And before I fully bring through any messages, I tried to record this once before, and I came across like so many roadblocks. Either my speaker died, and then my phone was acting weird, and then my throat was like being all weird. I couldn't quite talk clearly. I had like a frog in my throat. So something was trying to stop me from sharing this, from getting this to you. And so I really, really hope that this take goes well, that we have no interruptions, but we'll see what comes through, because you can never plan. So okay, so what they're showing me right away is a teeter-totter, like at a playground that you might find, and you're going like up and down, up and down, up and down, and then eventually it starts to kind of level out where you almost hover in the middle for a moment. So this might be representation of the energies in your own life, or likely just picking up on what's going on collectively. You know, in the world, there's a lot of noise, and you might hear the noise in the background as I say that. So confirmation, yeah, there's a lot of noise, and your own energy, I'll wait for that to pass, your own energy is likely all over the place. You may have been feeling very up and down lately, a lot of trials and tribulations I'm hearing. And things are going to start to level out. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles in my mind's eye. We'll see if that wants to come out later when I pull some Rider-Waite tarot cards for you. But first, let me start with a few like high-level messages for you for this collective today. Not all of these messages will necessarily resonate, right? So filter out the ones that don't seem to align with where you're at on your own journey. And then at the end, because we're coming up on a full moon on September 7th, 2025, I'd like to pull a few moon oracle cards from my Moonology deck. So we'll see what wants to come forward. Solar plexus clearing and activation. So you might have been struggling with, and I'm coming back to that like Two of Pentacles energy in my mind's eye. So this feeling of maybe one day feeling like really, really empowered, really strong, really clear on your path, and then the next day will come and you feel like lost once again. And this has a lot, obviously, to do with the solar plexus in terms of feeling empowered. That fire that sits in your belly, that's, really your backbone, your willpower. It's, you might be a very sensitive individual and maybe picking up on a lot of the collective, again, noise, the chaos that's going around, maybe in your own life, but definitely collectively across the planet. So all to say, I'm picking up on this energy of just like really writing this kind of period out. We are coming up on this period of a lot of cycles ending. We're coming up on September 9th, 2025, the 999 portal. So very representative of things closing out, chapters closing, cycles ending. But this feels like a time where, because of the noise, because of the confusion, because it's so up and down, you've really had to turn inward to ask your own intuition, your own higher self for insight, for, answers. You're asking, who am I? Where am I from? What is this all about? Maybe you're very new on your spiritual awakening journey. What's coming out, negative self-talk. Now, this goes along with that solar plexus clearing work that you've been doing. You're really working on clearing out some old patterns. Patterns, thoughts, beliefs, perceptions that don't feel uplifting and supportive, that don't feel empowering. So if you've been feeling like you've been battling your own mind lately, know that a lot of those things are bubbling up right now because you are needing to look at them, right? It's because it's patterns that your higher self, your spirit team, your guides are really asking you to dive into at this moment in time, to look at those denser vibrations that maybe still exist within you that are asking to be looked at. Now, what's funny is the Pack Your Bags card came out. So I do get the sense that a lot of like forward movement is in store for you. Again, with a lot of these cycles ending, you might feel like relationships, jobs, things in your life that are coming to a close that might feel like a little bit of a scary time. Know that change, action, decisions are going to be required. Let's pull another one. Simplify. You are going through the eye of the storm. Yeah, so this is a time for you to I'm getting the Two of Swords in my mind's eye, the sense of like confusion, again, of like what's going on in your life. And Spirit is asking you today to, first off, take a deep breath, right? You're going to be okay. Whether it feels like it or not right now, this is all happening for your highest good. And it's putting you on your path towards your highest timeline, your highest self, version of self. And again, that might be feeling, you might feel very confused, a little bit lost about, what does this mean for me? Where do I go from here? And Spirit's asking, like, find simple ways right now to ground through this storm, whatever this is for you, through this tower moment or end of your chapter, whatever it is that you're closing out right now. Maybe that means getting out in nature, going on more walks, getting outside, getting out of your head, journaling if you need to work through things, speaking to your spirit team and asking them to take some of the pressure off, to lighten your load a little bit. You know what I mean? So ask for help, simplify in terms of, you might need to just drink more water, get more rest. You feel me? Let's pull some tarot cards. I'm going to set these to the side. And we'll see let's get some clarification on what's currently ending in your life. What is coming to a close? For some of you, that might be a job, a relationship. Others might be a full-on identity shift, right? Wow. 8 of Wands came out. So yeah, that forward moving action, a pack your bags card really signifies maybe you are physically moving countries, homes, but it's a time of action is around the corner. Yeah. The cycle is coming to a close. The 10 of Cups card coming out. A lot of beautiful things to work through or to look forward to. Maybe some things to work through before you get there. The Page of Cups came out along with, what is this? The 9 of Wands. Interesting. So with this, I'm getting the sense that I'm picking up on this like really innocent energy with you, and that's definitely the energy of the Page of Cups, right? Almost like this childlike sense of curiosity, playfulness. With the 9 of Wands, though, I'm getting the sense of like you know, with all these endings coming and new beginnings around the corner that you likely can feel that you're picking up on. You know, there's maybe this sense that you're stuck in this fear mode, again, negative self-talk of, you know, like I did something wrong. I don't know where I'm headed. I don't know myself anymore. And Spirit is really asking you to not only let go of the negative self-talk and kind of redirect your thoughts towards ones that feel more supportive and uplifting, but it's also a time to trust your intuition with the High Priestess coming out. So yeah, invite this like childlike sense of curiosity. You can feel new beginnings around the corner. You know this is coming, right? You know this deep within yourself. You don't need me to tell you. And they're asking right now, like, it's almost like ignore what you see in your physical reality because it's just an illusion. Focus more on the energy, that the feelings that you're picking up on. And if you feel like really beautiful things around the corner, then don't get caught up on the things that aren't going so well in your life, because those are things that need to come to an end so this new start can come forward. Does that make sense? Yeah, this is going to require a little bit of a shift in your perspective with the Hanged One coming out. A shift in how you see things. You might be feeling like very suspended in time, suspended in the air, right? Like, you know, things are maybe stuck or feeling stagnant. And again, I get the sense that you're like questioning yourself, like, why is this happening? Why are these things having to come to a close? Like, what did I do wrong? Kind of an energy. And Spirit's saying like, no, honey, with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles coming out, so many beautiful, beautiful things are on their way, and on their way quickly. It's like, yes, the energy is like, get prepared, pack your bags, get excited, rather than focusing on the things that like that are coming to an end. It's clearing your path. It's clearing the way for something bigger, brighter, better to come through. So you almost just have to kind of like ride the storm out and really, really dive deep into where are you holding on to fear? Where are you focusing on those like lower, denser thoughts? Knight of Cups coming forward with the King of Cups. Interesting. Yeah. So this is a time, for you to spend on that like emotional healing of diving into those moments when you feel like stuck and lost and walking through the dark. Those are the times that Spirit's really asking you to trust and to acknowledge those feelings, emotions that are coming up for you, because they need to be felt, they need to be expressed and released so that you don't have to carry them with you into this next chapter. Does that make sense? Let's pull one more card, and I'm going to get some moon. Yeah, Six of Swords. Confirmation that like beautiful, beautiful things are on their way to you. It's requiring your faith right now, your trust. It's requiring you to go within and listen to that inner voice, because your inner voice, your inner knowing is likely telling you, if this message resonates with you, if it's meant for you today, that there's really nothing to fear. There really, really isn't. And I know that sounds maybe a bit wild considering all the things that our, collective on this planet is facing right now, but in actuality, you're headed to much lighter and brighter times. Yeah, balance spirituality and practicality. Right? This is a moment to ground yourself into your body, into the earth. Go deeper within yourself so that you can start to ascend. Emotions are running high. This we know. Right? Didn't need the deck to tell us that. But this is requiring you to feel those emotions rather than running away from them. This is an opportunity to address them, to feel them, so that you can ultimately release them, right? So they don't have to come with you into this next chapter, whatever is waiting for you. And I do, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, like you can't find better, more uplifting, hopeful cards in this deck, I think, besides the Sun. But honey, I think you know that the Sun is on your side. Confidence is your key to success. Yes, all about that solar plexus chakra activation that we were picking up on earlier, of like needing a strong backbone, willpower, conviction, right? Tap into your confidence to get you through this time. Trust your inner knowing, because that will lead you through this darkness. Show the world the real you, which is really all about that like new moon and Leo energy, right? Expressing creatively. Who are you? Whoa. It's time to release negativity. Exactly what I'm saying. That negative self-talk, those patterns that are asking you to be looked at, asking you to look at them. It's time to take action. Pack your bags. Like, big things are coming quickly for you. Your hard work is paying off, and have faith in your dreams. Yes, 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 yes. Like, you know exactly what it is that you don't want. You might still be figuring out what it is that you want your new future to look like, but this isn't a moment for you to let all of these endings happen. Let the dust settle, because so much is going to come in this next chapter for you. It's going to move fairly quickly. So have faith that it's all working out in your favor, even if you don't quite know what it's going to look like at the end of the day, right? Release any expectations around the final outcome, because your intuition is telling you that there's really nothing to be worried about, nothing to be scared of. It's all happening in divine timing, and it's all happening to you, for you, by you, right? You are this divine creator being, and you're in the driver's seat. So continue getting clearer and clearer on what it is that you do want. And that's where I want you to spend your energy, right? Any of those negative thoughts of self-doubt that come in, treat those as distractions and push them to the side, right? They don't deserve your energy. You got this. I love you so, so much.